What's the difference between a branch and a bird? Not very much when it comes to a tawny frogmouth. You'll see what I mean in a second. There are 14 frogmouth species distributed around Indonesia and Australia. Most with large, bright yellow eyes and wide yellowish beaks. Some have amazing autumn leaf-like feathers, while others look like total crackheads. Many people mistake these guys for owls. I mean, yeah, they both got big round eyes and are night-loving creatures. This is thanks to something called convergent evolution. But tawny frogmouths are actually more closely related to hummingbirds than to owls. But you can think of them as the budget version of an owl. A major difference between them and owls are their claws and their looks. I mean, a tawny frogmouth looks like what you'd get if an owl and a muppet had a baby. But that's besides the point. Owls have evolved powerful talents for capturing and holding on to their prey. Tawny frogmouths don't have those specialized curved talents and have, on the contrary, soft, weak feet that are pretty much only good for perching on a branch. But evolution has gifted them a wide beak, like a frog, hence their name, to make sure that they don't miss their prey. Using the impressive camouflage technique of, well, looking like a stick, they wait for prey to come to them, and then they can lure them in with their bright yellow mouth, pretending to be a flower. And when the prey is close enough, snap, dinner is served. This reminds me of the stargazer fish, an ambush predator that lies on the ocean floor and lures prey in with a tongue-like appendage. Admittedly, evolution hasn't been too kind to them in the looks department either. Which makes me wonder, did Mother Nature hide them away, blending them in with their surrounding out of shame? Or did they simply stop caring because no one saw them anyways? Seriously though, I am blown away by their camouflage skills. During the day, they can sleep stiff and upright with their heads upturned and eyes shut, making them indistinguishable from a broken branch. They have incredible control over their feathers and body and can do a sort of instant metamorphosis from a judgmental bird to an equally judgmental broken-off branch. But in the grand masquerade ball of the animal kingdom, tawny frogmouths are not the only masters of disguise. But in the grand masquerade ball of the animal kingdom, tawny frogmouths are not the only masters of disguise. Even when spotted, just like Franky here, some animals have evolved to be mistaken for something totally boring or unappetizing. Insects play the part of sticks, lizards doing leaf impressions, and spiders mimicking bird poop, to name a few. I also love how they go from totally uninterested to intensely wide-eyed, looking into the depth of your soul. Tawny frogmouths are monogamous, and they share parenting duties, which is good and all, but they kind of suck at nest building. Seriously, they simply dump a couple of twigs and leaves in a pile and call it a day. A gust of wind and poof, eggs and young are on the ground. It happens all the time, and it happened to Franky here. Lucky for Franky, he landed in the Walkabout Park Sanctuary, where I'm currently volunteering.
Aren't you cute?
And here he was hand-raised by Luke McCree, our resident animal whisperer. Unfortunately, there weren't any other tawny frogmouths around at the time to, well, teach him the frogmouth way. And so Franky doesn't really know how to be a bird. He wouldn't last a day in the wild, that's for sure. So he enjoys a chill, comfy life here at the Walkabout Park instead. Here's something fun. Their sensory hairs above their beak act like a button, opening their mouth when touched. Despite their looks and their crappy nests, these birds are one of a kind. And I think we can all agree that Franky is super cute. And every single one of them is worth saving. Is that a Furby? Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And remember, next time you walk by a tree, take a closer look. A tawny frogmouth might be silently judging you from above.